in the 1 versus 1 feels pretty decent for himself.
T1 do have those pick tools as well, so even if you do start to fall behind a little bit, you've got the arrow, you've got the follow-up with the equalizer, you have Faker jumping in with the abscond that duck just like this. Elk doesn't sidestep. Faker dashing forward for a little bit more damage, using that passive to its full effect. Steals away the Mega Inferno Bomb. Elk has to flash it. Faker takes the tower, and Elk just dies. It's hunting season for Faker in the top lane.
He just runs him down, even with the first chain missing. Conquer stacked up. Thank you for the ultimate, and finishes the job himself.
Now, Shin will just get there a little bit later. Not gonna have any sort of tilt as far as damage goes, so no harm, no foul, though again, these Ziggs with the teleport, he can get back to the minions at the very least. I mean,
what a confidence booster for T1 as well, to see Faker getting a solo kill on the side lane. Has to reignite the T1 members and the T1 fandom.
I'd be willing to bet a lot that this will not be a 27-minute game ending, especially with BLG having Smolder plus a Ziggs. The reason why this is such a good pairing as the arrow goes wide, but Faker's still here.
Faker looking for that flank, will seal away the quickness from Onguest. Shalom flashes in, finds 2, equalizer on the back line as well. As Faker is not of this earth, he finds the engage, he finds everything T1 were looking for.
Exceptional play from T1. You think that the play falls short because the arrow doesn't connect, but Faker will find a way.
And then with the 6 grubs, with the Rip Tail, they immediately take the tower afterwards. And guess what? They're turning straight towards the Baron.
Zeus on, it's just ticking away to the flame spitter damage. Zeus tries to turn it around, and in the end, BLG unable to hold on to their tier 2.
Faker on the flank, even with the arrow going wide, he makes the play, and T1 finds so much.
I mean, the arrow comes through, it does not connect, but on the right-hand side is Faker. He interrupts the knockup, and then he connects the 2-man charm into then the knockup come through from Ona. The wombo combo is exceptional, and T1 finds some much-needed kills onto the crew. 2 crucial carries of BLG.
Yeah, Faker laid the way for the Renata ultimate there, catching them up, and then Zeus, who had been 2v1ing earlier, goes for the sacrifice here to allow all the other Baron buffs on T1 to remain alive.
Yeah, T1 though immediately back out on the map, and look, they're doing what they did in game 2, spreading themselves across the map, pushing in top, pushing in mids. And Kobe, you said quite confidently that this game isn't going to end in 27 minutes, but the arrow
once again onto Elk. He had the flash, he decides to use it afterwards. Ona couldn't quite get in range to engage any further. Faker's taken out the tier 2 in the top lane. Shun goes in with the Glacial Prism on there with the follow-up. Carrier though, an incredible hostile takeover puts on in his place. Ona taking the tower, Glacial Prism stolen away by Faker as he dives onto the back line. Who else but Faker again? In the end he falls, but Guma is making Shun look like a pin cushion. Knife forced to flash away. Elk trying to put the damage down as well. He won't land it on Carrier. The fancy feeder out in force as T1 begin to push up bot side.
Yeah, T1 are taking another tower with the 6 Void Grubs as well as the Rip Tail. They keep on forcing these Vedias even when BLG try and construct their counter. T1 rebuff it. The Renata is just too much defense. Charging into that ultimate seems like suicide.
I mean, I just feel like we're feeling the Faker effect here. He's not at the start of this play. The arrow connected, forcing the summoners out. Then when the range gauge comes through, the TP is quick to follow. Carrier with a fantastic ultimate to force BLG to disengage. And then when Faker arrives, he does not hesitate to dive past the tower and set up the play for him and Gumayushi to tear BLG apart.
At the end, some slim margins there as well. Knight being forced to flash away a critical summoner spell, but T1 are doing a good job, I think, pushing the pace of this game because, as you mentioned, one of the reasons I was confident in saying that I didn't think it would end in 27 minutes. Smolder working towards the rapid fire. That's when you really start to get scared, when you have the poke of the rapid fire Smolder plus the Ziggs. T1, they've got a nice little window here, though, with a very, very sizable advantage with Dragon Soul plus Baron coming up, which they can try and use to bait BLG out and look for their engages. So many snap engage angles. Faker with a stolen Rakan ultimate at the moment.
for Shun. Glacial Prism, Faker dodges. He knew something was up. His spider sense was tingling.
Good check there, good reactions from him.
Pops the Scryers as well, and T1 can come in to take away all that safety.
Ona manages to get the knock up into the wall. Steadfast Presence already been used, though. On will have a second dance away. Hostile takeover coming out. Shun cleansed away by that Mikhail's out of On. In the end, it's just an investment of ultimates from T1. Mikhail's used, carrier, flash handshake, pulls back Elk. Faker trying to get with the quickness onto the backline. Gumayushi unable to open up quite yet. Bin doing the damage onto Ona as well, but already Elk is down to 300 HP. On the top side, Shun is down. The equalizer out from Zeus will save Ona's life and force BLG away.
It becomes a question of can the Baron be secured, and with Shun down, I believe that the answer is yes. There is no smite available. Elk, crucially, still has his ultimate up, but with that, Faker secures his 500th kill at the World Championship.
Then Faker dives in, lands on Bin, grand entrance, already locks him up. He wants to stopwatch to try and buy himself a second. Has the bailout taken on him as well, and he flashes. Faker survives somehow. T1 get out with the Baron buff, and BLG are unable to find purchase on the game.
Faker plays a dangerous game there, so close to the execution, but he's able to immune it, flashes out, and escapes with his life.
My goodness, Faker has turned it up to 11 in this game 4. He knows the stakes that are in this game, and he does not want to give up the title that easily.
On is slain by Gumayushi, and now will BLG even try to mount a defense around the Elder Drake? They TP to the bot lane. Bin looking at that flank position. His Mega Knot is going to expire pretty soon, and Faker's looking for a flank of his own as he TPs in towards this blue side. Bin now on the wrong side of the rift. This Faker's hunting, and he's looking for a bit of Gnar. The flash forward. Steadfast Presence Knight able to flash away as well. The hostile takeover but comes up short. The Gnar stolen away by Faker. Locks Bin against the wall and puts him 6 feet under. Shun next on the menu as Gumayushi begins to open up. Shun taken out by Zeus. The equalizer does exactly that for T1. It's going to equalize this series at 2-2.
The reigning world champions will not go down that easily. They will push us to a deciding game 5. They are going for it.
It's only on left to defend the Nexus. Faker steals away the return ultimate. The defense is not strong enough.
T1 will bring us to game 5.
On the shoulders of Faker, T1 will go to game 5. There is no one like him, not on this earth. T1 take us to Silver Scrapes.
The arena erupts with excitement. What looked like a terrible start for T1 turned miraculously after some incredible plays from that man in the mid lane. Game 5 is what we wanted. Game 5 is what we will get.
Owner Poppy getting a lot of picks in this game as well. Carrier Renata, obviously very big pick, and Faker Silas as we go to the champion select for the deciding game.